How do bloggers make money online? That's a question a lot of people ask, and today I'm going to share with you how I made my very first $100 blogging. It's actually easier than you might think, and I'm going to share how you can do the same. And before we get into it, there's three things that I kind of want you to know. So first of all, your first $100 I feel like is the hardest to make because you don't yet have that confidence. You don't really have a lot of strategies yet maybe to make money online, but once you make that first $100, you will kind of realize, oh, I can actually do this. I can grow my blog, and once you make that, you can scale it and grow it a bit by bit every month. Second thing I want you to know is there are several ways in which you can make money with your blog. It's not just one, and I'm going to share with you a few of them in this video towards the end. And the third thing I want you to know, and this is something I wish I knew years ago, is you don't have to wait for a certain number of page views in order to monetize your blog. So you can start monetizing right away. And I'm going to share with you how to do that. If you're new around here, hi, I'm Madeline, and I have a blog called cappuccinoandfashion.com. It's a lifestyle blog that I have grown, and it's really dear to my heart. So now I'm sharing with you how to do the same. So I started my blog years ago, and I didn't have any monetizing strategy in mind. I just figured, you know, if it ever grew, I would think about monetizing it later. And I think that's a really wrong approach to have, because it wasn't until I actually changed my mindset about that things actually started picking off. And I actually had no idea how to make money with my blog. I kind of thought, well, once my traffic grows, my income will grow as well. And it's yes and no. It does happen. Like once your traffic grows, you have more monetizing options, but you don't need to wait for your traffic to grow before you start implementing those kind of money-making strategies to your blog. Because here's the thing, if you start your blog, you have no monetizing strategy, you don't know how you're going to make your money, and you're just, waiting for your traffic to grow. Let's say one of your posts goes viral. Well, it goes viral, you get a lot of traffic, but you don't really make much money from it because you don't have any monetizing strategy in place. So you've kind of wasted that traffic, if you know what I mean. But if you start thinking about monetizing or how you want to make your money right away, and you put those in place on your blog, then when a blog post does go viral or you do get an influx of traffic, you're already making money from that traffic. I hope that makes sense. And one thing that truly motivated me when I was in the beginning steps of my blogging journey was seeing other people's income reports, because up until I found those, I had no idea how I can make money with my blog. Again, I just assumed traffic would lead to money, which is not necessarily true unless you do have a system in place for that. So once I read other people's income reports, I kind of got an idea of what I could do to make more money with my blog. And that's what I wanted to share with you today, because I feel like once you get your first $100, it gets easier to scale to 1,000 and then, go beyond that as well. So you don't need to think so far ahead as to making your full-time income yet. Just think about making that first bit, and then a bit more, and then a bit more, and that's how you scale your blogging business. And it makes it less overwhelming, so you don't put that much pressure onto yourself. Okay, so let me share with you this first income report, which was years ago. And as I said, it's $100. It's a bit over $100 actually, and I know it's not a lot of money. It's definitely not enough to pay bills or anything like that, but it was the bit of motivation I needed to see that I could actually do this with my blog. And it was, it was the start. If I'm looking down, I just have the numbers written here. So on this particular month, I had roughly 20,000 monthly page views. Now, it might seem a lot to you, or it might not seem a lot to you, but I would say it's a decent amount of traffic when you are starting out. And my traffic was growing, however, my income was not growing so much. So it took me months of figuring out that I actually have to put, more focus on how to make money and not just grow my traffic. And just as a disclaimer, you don't need to have that amount of page views to make your first $100 blogging. So what I did this month was I applied to a few sponsored post opportunities, and I got one of them, and I was over the moon about that. And it was, let me see, it was $96.81. I get paid in pounds, so it was 70 pounds, but it's $96.81. So that's how much I made from that sponsored post, and it was a long post. It had good graphics, and it actually took me quite a while to write it. So looking back, I might have charged more for that, but because it was my first one, you know, I just felt like it was good experience and just kind of good to build up my confidence as well. Now, I also had Google AdSense on my blog at that time, and looking back, I did it very badly. I didn't know what I was doing, and to be honest, even if I did it now, I'm not sure I would. So the thing is with Google AdSense, if you let them put automatically ads on your site, I didn't like the feel of them. I felt like it was too much. It was just a bit intrusive, and I just didn't like how they put them automatically. So I tried to do it manually. So I decided I'm just going to put a few manual ads in my blog posts, like my most popular blog posts. Not all of them, because I didn't have time to do that. And I did that, but it didn't pay off that much. It was just very little money, and now looking back, I probably wouldn't do it at all. I probably would just skip Google AdSense and wait until my traffic grew so I could get into one of the higher end ad networks. Or perhaps I would spend more time learning how to do Google AdSense on my blog, because I feel like I did not do it right. So on this month, even though my traffic was growing, it was still paying very little. So from Google AdSense on that month, I had $39 for 20,000 monthly page views. I feel like that's very little, and other higher end networks pay so much more. Like for example, now that my blog has grown a lot, I am with Mediavine, which I highly recommend and I really love. And then on this month, I also had a few affiliate sales. Now at the time, I wasn't using affiliates a lot because I didn't really know how to. I just placed a few affiliate links here and there. And I had a few sales of baby and toddler products from my motherhood posts. And I made a bit of commission from that with Amazon affiliates, and I made $20 with that. So the total was $156, a bit over that. So that's my first income report. That's how much I made. It's very little, but it's a good start. So now that we've talked about the income report, let me share with you 5 strategies on how you can make your first $100 as well. So the first one is affiliate marketing. So as I mentioned, that's how I made a little bit of that money as well. But had I focused on that more, I probably could have made more. So what you do with affiliate marketing is you join affiliate networks or programs, and these can be things like Amazon or REWARDSTYLE. I actually have a video on how to get accepted to REWARDSTYLE or LIKETOKNOW.IT. So if you are interested, I will link that down below. Or other programs you could join are Skimlinks, VigLink, ShareASale. There's lots of affiliates out there, pretty much I think for any product that you use, to be honest, or nearly any product. So you can join those, and whenever you share a product that you love on your blog, you will link and you will use the affiliate link for that, so that whenever someone clicks on it and buys, you get a small commission from that. The second way, and my favorite one, is to sell your own digital products. I wish I did this from the very beginning, because this has truly helped me monetize my blog a lot, and it's also passive income, which is amazing because you don't have to put in a lot of active work to do that, which I really love because I'm a mom, and that means I can spend more time with my son at home. So you can sell small products, any printables, you can sell ebooks, you can sell workbooks, you can sell recipe books, meal planners, anything you can think of, anything that's in your niche. Think about your audience and maybe what problems they have and how you can help them with your products. And it doesn't have to be a super expensive product. I started selling my presets, and they were quite inexpensive, but that's how I scaled my business further on. And you can sell digital products on Etsy, for example, or you can sell them on your own website, on your blog, on Shopify. So there's lots of platforms where you can sell digital products easily. Okay, the third strategy is you can offer coaching services. Now, it might sound kind of intimidating to do that, but you can do coaching or kind of consulting on various topics. So you can do things like 30-minute coaching call or a 1-hour session, or you can even just offer personalized help. Like for example, I offered a few times a blog audit. So you basically get a personalized service, even though it's not maybe a call, it's just a long PDF of tips that are specifically for your reader. And you can do consulting for various different niches like fitness or psychology or accounting, like social media services, pretty much anything, to be honest. The fourth strategy is write sponsored posts. Now for these, you kind of have to go actively looking for them. You have to go onto platforms and find various jobs for bloggers, and brands do look at your page views and your domain authority as well. So you do need to kind of have built up that a bit before you do this. And then the fifth one is with display ads, which is what I mentioned with Google AdSense earlier. And I put this last because, to be honest, I probably wouldn't bother with it. If I started my blog now, I wouldn't bother with it until I grew my traffic later on, and I could join a higher end network like Mediavine, or there's Ezoic, I think, AdThrive, and there's lots of other ones as well. But for display ads, to make a proper income, you definitely need higher traffic. So I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you some ideas on how you can start making money with your own blog. Let me know in the comments below what strategy you think you would work for your blog. And if you need more tips about this and kind of more info on this income report, I will leave the blog post that's related to this in the description box. So do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe for more blogging tips, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!